morning everyone and welcome to Dan Starry. Exciting week this week we've got planned, although the weather's going to delay us. I think it looks pretty bad. Thank you for the massive jump in membership for this week. I was stunned and amazed, and I thank you very much. I really do. It helps. Now, so I've got some new members. I'm going to tell you what happened this week. Well, we got some materials arriving today. We've emptied that now. Everything's either there or already been taken around the garden. This is for the frame out for the patio ceiling. As soon as they've framed it out, they'll deliver the patio ceiling and they can rivet that onto those. So that's good. Max went in for a valet today in the vets. So Max is looking clean, and he's behind bars at the minute because that gate's open. If I open the gate and he goes outside, I'll never get him back. So he's banned for a moment or two. While we're here, I might as well have a quick look at the I've just noticed something actually. Even with this massive hood that I spent a lot of money on. Yeah, okay, it's not finished yet, but I'm still getting, when the sun is, well, we're winter and the sun is over there somewhere, it still manages to just hit the pond. So well, it doesn't bother me in the slightest. It's not baking hot and it's not killing it. So I'll probably keep those plants there, but I'll take a few cuttings, or you can see where it's beginning to spread. So once it's painted black and it's all finished, I'll take some cuttings of that and I'll plant them all the way down this edge, which means that A, the fish will have something to hide in, but B, it gets what's it called, photosynthesis from the sun, so it'll be it'll aid their growing. I've just put some more plants in the pond because I think it fell off from here and it went in, so I've just put them in. There's all my fish swimming around quite happily. Let's go and see if I can let Max out his cage yet. We finally got the battery fixed, so he's been scraping up this bit, dumping it here for a trip down there. Max thinks he's getting a hose pipe. Well, I don't know. This hose gets hot when it's been in the sun, or the water does. And he's had a valet, so I'm tempted. Oh, look at his little face. Oh, don't you spray me. All right, Max, all right, all right. Max wins the prize. I want to say thank you to everyone that's sent me messages on whether these videos should continue. You've made some good sense, and you'll be pleased to know we will continue. I bought 4 solar powered lanterns. Now my problem with these is there's no protection in there from the rain, and the light thing is there, so how do you hang them up? I wanted to put 2, one there and one there, but if I do that and I put it underneath there, it's not going to get the light, is it? And I've got that with the other areas I was going to place it as well. So anyone can give me their opinions on what I can do with those. They've got to be protected from the rain, that's obvious, but they've also got to be available to see the light. So it's a bit of a baffler at the minute as to where they're going to go. Well, after a bit of a slow start this morning, excavator man started to move the pile of earth that was here over to there. He's dragging it over with his machine. Let's watch him do this bit. There he goes. He sticks his bulldozer attachment down and the 50 horsepower motor pushes that earth. I'll come back to you. There we go, he started. So we push that earth. It's going to go down there. It's going to go there for going round the corner. We're just moving the excavated surplus soil at the minute. Our friend down there is making some drills. Let's go and have a look. So we've got one drill being in the middle of being painted over there. This one's been painted. One over there is ready to be painted at the bottom, and there you can see him welding the bars onto the frame in the right place, doing a great job. Wearing his welding goggles, not a pair of plastic lensed sunglasses at all. Well, there you go, there's Max looking after the place. Now let's go and have a look at this wall. No one working on this today, to be honest. Max, come out Max. He's just been valeted. Max, bloody hell. Yes, I've now got to hose him down on his clean fur. I thought that'd last more than half a day. Right, we started to get the roof framing up, or the ceiling framing up. So maybe half a week we should be putting some ceiling in. Now a little bit of good news is the gardener came round for a preliminary visit yesterday. He's the brother of Rocky, the guy that did the windows, and he seems to be okay. Don't think we'll have a problem. And he's also a welder, so I don't think we'll have any problem in knocking up a structure for the birds. Hang on, I don't know, he managed to undo the snap connection to that. Clever dog. Yeah, so there's also another few little metal objects I want doing round here. Some statues. I'll stick one on the screen now. Little ornaments, we need some more of those plant stands making, that kind of thing. So I think he'll turn out quite well. Right, so that's what's happening today. My man's moving all the earth from there down this way to a pile here, and then we can gradient it all so it's all nice and smooth. We're getting there, we are getting there. We need to get some black paint though, so we can paint the frameworks of the canopy over the pond and this, so it matches the black framework of the barbecue area. Right, so after a bit of thought, I've hung those two solar powered lanterns in an appropriate place. They'll look nice tonight. Hopefully I'll show you them flashing away like a candle. Looks like a candle. So we've got one there and one there, as you can see. Yeah, you'll be able to see those as you drive down here. and as you pull into the drive you'll be able to see that one. Yeah, it's all thought about, you know. And then as you round the corner here, or the other side of the house, or indeed from anywhere in the house, you'll be able to see these two, which I've hung equidistant. Can you see them on the barbecue area? And I think they'll look very nice. I'm just a little bit concerned they're not going to get enough light on their photo cell. So we'll, although they've been out in the sun all day, so they are going to shine when it gets dark. So let's see what happens tonight, and then tomorrow, and then the next day, and then that'll tell me if I've got to move their positions. Well, it's fairly dark, although the camera seems to make it brighter. I think it's 6 o'clock or something. And there's the two lights flickering away like candles they are on the old barbecue. And I did do a couple round here, as you know. So there's the other ones. Well, I'm showing you the sky today, it's Wednesday, because there was supposed to be some kind of a big storm mooching around the northern end of Luzon. Of course, we're in the south end of Luzon, but it still manages to catch you sometimes. And this morning there was a bit of wind, nothing mad, a bit of rain, nothing mad, but it's been cloudy like this, and it's been kind of spotting with rain all day, but that didn't matter too much because we didn't have many labour here today for some reason. So all we've done, excavator hasn't moved, all we've had to do is, and the guy doing the ceiling didn't turn up. What's going on? So we've had a couple of guys painting my grills, painting them black. Looks very nice. After the red primer. So let me just go and show you what they look like in situ. There you go, we've done one down there and we've just put one in here. So that's what it looked like. So once we've got the earth filled in to both sides and the grasses growing over the concrete, it will look quite good, won't it? We've made them that size so we can lift them out to do any maintenance, you know, remove leaves and that. So that's what we've done today. 2 grills. Well, there's Ebbs doing a bit of extra work, cleaning the garden and the paths leading round. Max doesn't help. I hope his fur stays clean. What we did though, well, what Ebbs did was move that plant stand to there, so we got a few plants on there. That'll catch the sun in the mornings all day round. It's near a water point so we can water them. Placing it on the grass means that we can when we water it and all the soil goes through the holes, you don't create a mess on the tiles. It'll protect the pipes at the back from getting the sun, but one thing that it will stop us doing is mowing the grass underneath, won't it? So we'll maybe have to move it. What's Max doing? Oi! Put it down. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. We'll either have to move it or we'll have a little bit of long grass underneath. Never did any harm, did it? So that looks quite nice. So that's all for Wednesday. It's Friday. And what, you may ask, happened on Thursday? Nothing. That's what happened on Thursday. Nothing. And what happened today? Nothing. It lashed. That monsoon or tornado or hurricane or typhoon I told you about, it must have done a U-turn or something, because the weather on Wednesday night got bad. A bit of rain, well, a lot of rain and a lot of wind. Then, and I mean all through the night. And then Thursday the guys turned up, but you couldn't do anything. It was hopeless. Lashed it down all day. Last night there was a wind second to none. It was pretty good. I walked round actually, and none of my plants are blown over. So I kind of survived it, but a lot of things didn't. There's poles down the road with all the power cables on that have come down, and in some villages and towns they're underwater, and roofs have been blown off and stuff. Anyway, in fact, I'm standing here, and down there I can hear that water rushing sound, as if there's a stream down there from all the water that's come off the hills. Anyway, nothing happened today, because it was lashed it down all day. The guys did turn up, but they didn't stay for long, maybe half a day. Looked around the site, moved a bit of wood or reinforcement from one area to the next, and then went home. Nothing really happened. So tomorrow is Saturday. Now, nothing much is going to happen tomorrow either, because we're getting over this. The weather forecast is still dire, but I will do a video tomorrow because I've got a surprise for you all. So roll on tomorrow. My catfish! Look! Catfish is there! He's a beauty, absolute beauty of a fish. He's about, what is he? He's got to be 6 inches long. Twitching away with his little antennae. He's got a lovely tail to him. Look at that tail. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm well pleased about that. Let me zoom in. See if I can zoom in on him. Oh. Dun, 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 dun. Well, that's excellent news. What a day, what a day. Well, it's Saturday today, the big day for James, the one of Joy's, I'll start again. Saturday today, and it's a big day for James, one of Joy's sons, in that it's his birthday, 21st. So one of the things I'm going to do, I'm just going to get a haircut. So my barber's arrived, so he's going to give me a haircut in the barbecue area. That saves me having to go to an establishment. We always do this every 3 weeks. We've got some of the workers here. One's doing some painting of the grills. The excavator man's not here. The block work, I believe, is being laid down at the wall at the back. Those two guys, I think, are probably mixing cement or mortar for the blocks. No guy here to do the ceiling for the patio. Don't quite know what's happening there. So that's the story so far, Saturday. Right, well, this is the Saturday surprise I was going to tell you about. It's James's 21st. Starts in about, I'd say, an hour, so we're here a little bit earlier. I'll show you around the place. We've got a few fancy decorations going on. Got some lights. We've got some music. We've got backdrops. The food's, I think the food's just arrived actually, Joy. Yeah. A tent outside for those that like the outside. Got some more seating places there. So I think, oh, not to mention the beers and the whiskey, so that's all sorted. So just wait for the guests in about an hour, and we'll be enjoying ourselves. This is a picture of the clubhouse all lit up. Looks very nice, doesn't it? We were very lucky with the weather. This little video is when James was presented with his 21st birthday present from me and Joy. It's a 2022 Honda Brio RS blacktop, they call them. This one's had a little bit of extra work done to it. It's got a full body kit. It's got different wheels. It's got leather inside. It's got a different radio. I think the guy spent a lot of money on it. I think it's got a different exhaust as well, and it's had a tune. So it's a very nice looking car, it really is. I wouldn't mind it myself. Anyway, George's going to be driving it while James gets his driving licence, so he's not going to wreck it straight away. Anyway, that's it for this week. So I'll leave you with this bit and look forward to seeing you next week. Bye bye. Oh my goodness, it's Sunday, 9 o'clock, went to bed about 2:30 and got a bit of a headache. I'm sure James has. James had his friends back at the house drinking all night. God knows how they drove home. But we don't have those laws in the Philippines. Right then, let's just check on this car I bought James, and then I shall post the video. Well, there she is. A lovely colour, isn't it? It's a lovely burnt orange. So we've got a nice look from the back. Yeah, it's the Brio. Got nice lines, these cars. They really have. Particularly, I think. No, you can't see anything. Particularly the Brios, because they've designed it well. They really have. Yeah, it's not coming out very light, is it? But you get the point that it's in my eyes, it's very stylish. It's got sexy wheels. It's got a nice grill at the front and everything. Yes, I think this was a good choice. Good car to add to my collection, I think. So we've got the Brio, we've got the Navara, we've got the Hayabusa at the back. I might go out on that this week. The weather seems to have cheered up a little. So you never know, you look, dear. Ah, Mrs. A. That's Joy's mum. Joy's mum was so pissed last night she had to stay over. She was up at 7, doing some housework and sweeping the leaves off the grass, so she can come anytime she likes. There's old Max. He's after these geckos we get, and I'm sure a family of them live round here because he spends all his time. I'll be glad to get this tidied up, I really will. Yeah, it's a bit of an eyesore for me, that is. Oh, and that. But the plan is, once the excavator is out of it, I'll have to move all this over to where I'm standing to get the excavator out, and then that gives me the perfect opportunity to do a culling exercise. All the rubbish goes in the back of the Navara and I'll dump that. The gardener starts, I'd say next week, he can start planting these plants somewhere, so that'll get rid of all that. The black metal stands, they'll go around the house. When I get a spray can, I can spray them. The dustbins can be shifted. He can shift the paving slabs to where they're supposed to go. All that will slowly start to disappear next week, hopefully. And that'll all go as well. Then we can get the paving finished for the driveway and it'll look a bit different. I'm going in to have breakfast, so as I said before, have a great time and I'll see you next week.